Hello friends, I am Dr. Vidya Patil, serving as Assistant Professor of English at Government First Grade Women's College, Bidar. Education is one of the fundamental factors which determine the development of any nation. Therefore, it is essential that the different programs which are offered by our universities and colleges should meet certain standards of excellence and should also be relevant. In this context, NAAC accreditation has occupied a very important and integral place in the higher education system of India. NAAC accreditation focuses on improving the quality parameters of education. Unlike the traditional educational system, NAAC focuses more on the all-round development of a student by helping the students to inculcate both skills and knowledge through their education. An institution which has been accredited by NAAC guarantees that this particular institution provides a standard of excellence or maintains a standard of excellence in the education provided by it and falls under that category of institutions which provide quality education. The University Grants Commission has made it mandatory for all universities and colleges to go through through the process of NAAC accreditation before 2022. Therefore, it is necessary that we who are the stakeholders in the higher education system of India need to understand what exactly is NAAC. In today's video, we will try to understand what exactly is NAAC and what are the basic aims and objectives of this assessment process. India has one of the largest and most diverse educational systems in the world. There has been a considerable increase in the number of students opting for higher education in India. This improved access to higher education is mainly due to factors such as privatization, widespread expansion, increased autonomy, and introduction of various programs in different new and trending areas. This has also led to various doubts and concerns regarding the quality and the relevance of higher education in India. This is why the need for a system where there was assessment and accreditation of the quality of education which was being provided in higher education systems which came into existence. The National Assessment and Accreditation Council was established in 1994 as an autonomous institution of the UGC, that is the University Grants Commission. The headquarters of NAAC is situated in Bangalore. The vision of NAAC is to make quality the defining element of higher education in India through a combination of self and external quality evaluation, promotion, and sustenance initiatives. NAAC aims to arrange for periodic assessment and evaluation of different higher education institutions. It aims to stimulate the environment for promotion of quality in the teaching learning process as well as in the research process of in higher education institutions. It aims to encourage self-evaluation, accountability, autonomy, and innovations in higher education institutions. NAAC also aims to undertake quality-related research studies in different higher education institutions. Finally, it aims to collaborate with the other stakeholders of the higher education institutions for quality evaluation, promotion, and sustenance in these different institutions. The different higher education institutions work in a dynamic environment. So, it is inevitable that the different changes which are taking place in the world around us are reflected in the higher education system also. Especially the impact of globalization and the influence of technology has brought about a marked shift in the entire higher education system of our country. Therefore, NAAC has taken all these things into cognizance while formulating the core values of NAAC. There are 5 main core values of NAAC. One of the main core values of NAAC has been contributing to national development. Most higher education institutions have always kept national development as one of their main aims. In today's world, it is necessary that these higher education institutions, which can become centers of human resource development as well as capacity building of individuals, so that we can cater to the needs of our economy, our society, and our country. It is essential that these higher education institutions not only provide social justice, but also provide equity and increased access to higher education. It is only through these means that we can contribute to national development. Due to the liberalization and globalization of the economies all over the world, it is necessary that we now equip our students with competencies which are on par with other students from other parts of the world. Therefore, fostering competencies among our students is another important core value of NAAC. NAAC believes that all educational institutions, especially higher educational institutions, need to create this bond between skill and knowledge, so that our students who are should be imparted not only with knowledge but also with core skills which can help them in this competitive job market. Therefore, fostering global competencies has become one of the most important core values of NAAC. Inculcating strong value systems among our students is another important core value of NAAC. NAAC stresses on the point that all higher education institutions should not only impart knowledge and skills to their students, but also inculcate high moral values among the students. In a country like India, which is filled with various diversities and a plurality of cultures, it is essential that we inculcate the concepts of cooperation and understanding among our students. These high moral and ethical values, when inculcated by our students, can lead to a much more equitable and peaceful society. Nobody can deny the impact of science and technology on our society. Use of technology on a day-to-day basis has become quite rampant. But there is much to be desired in the use of technology in the teaching learning process and in the governance of higher education institutions. That is why NAAC insists on the next important core value, which is promoting the use of technology. NAAC stresses on the fact that higher education institutions should provide state-of-the-art technology to their students. The next and most fundamental core value of NAAC is quest for excellence. NAAC has made it mandatory that all higher educational institutions should work and strive towards attaining excellence and sustaining it in their institutions. It is only when this quest for excellence becomes a part of our daily functioning will higher educational institutions actually help and contribute in national development. Therefore, this 5 core values, which I have just explained to you, is the basic foundation for the entire assessment process of NAAC. We need to understand that whenever we begin the process of preparation for NAAC, we need to first understand these core values of NAAC and see to it that every activity which is performed in our institution aims towards attaining one of these core values. So, every activity should focus on the attainment of these core values which have been formulated by NAAC. NAAC primarily focuses on the assessment and accreditation of higher education institutions of our country. The entire process of assessment and accreditation involves self-assessment by the institutions and external assessment or peer assessment, which is organized by NAAC. NAAC has been functioning for over past 2 decades. And during this period, there have been various changes which have taken place. The new revised assessment and accreditation framework was launched in July 2017. Also, very recently in 2021, with the implementation of the new education policy, these changes have also been included into the NAAC assessment and evaluation and assessment process. This revised accreditation framework shows a paradigm shift in the way or methodology of assessment. It has become more technology enabled, more objective, more transparent, and much more scalable, that is measurable in clear-cut terms. Therefore, the entire process of NAAC, that is the assessment, accreditation, and certification process, has now become much more scientific as well as much more impartial. Let us now try to understand the focus of assessment. NAAC basically focuses on improving the quality culture of an higher education institution. So, it first insists on quality initiatives which need to be taken up by the institution, then the sustenance of quality, and finally, enhancement of quality. The various stakeholders of the higher education institutions have now been involved in the process of assessment. As you can see on your screen, there are 2 main kinds of stakeholders, that is the internal stakeholders as well as the external stakeholders. Management, faculty members, administrative staff, and students are the internal stakeholders. Parents, employers, and the community, plus the alumni, that is the old students of our college or students who have passed out of the institution, these form the external stakeholders. So, involving all of them is the only way by which we can improve the quality of an higher education institution. NAAC accreditation brings out the best in every institution. The entire process of NAAC accreditation aims to identify the quality of excellence in the institute with regards to education, faculty, research, infrastructure, and other aspects of the institution. It also gives credibility to the institution. So, if we wish to improve the educational quality of our institutions, it is necessary that we go in for the NAAC assessment and evaluation process. I hope you like this video. Thank you.